We're the ICBA, which stands for Intore Canadian Basketball Academy. This is an African community who put together an association and decided they wanted to make one of their concentrations was going to be basketball. So the program has a house league program for both boys and girls. And then we have elite teams from U10, that's under 10 through to under 19. Right? I don't know whether this is moving up or down. Yeah, it's moving up. Good. So we have the full gamut of teams that are available for kids in the community. So whether they're elite players or they're just learning the game, there's a spot for them here to play with ICBA. Communities that don't have much have to make do. Sometimes that's the crucible that that makes some of these players, with all the challenges that they face about very few spaces to play. The places they play are unkept, mostly outdoors, playing on asphalt. But it's the kind of thing that hones a player. Gives a player a different perspective, and that when you're in a group of individuals who all come from that same kind of a background, competition is fierce.
Je peux te dire, si tu n'as pas ça, tu n'auras jamais les autres. Zero energy. Zero. Nope, this is not going to fly. I can tell you that right now, because you ain't going to play for my team for this. Sorry. I still have 16, and I will cut. I'm not going to put you in a game if you're below a 4. It doesn't work. You will sit on the bench. Oh, we got one person that has ball handle. Great. We have below average shooters. Zero energy. People missing their layups. And zero speed. How the hell are we supposed to win? This is basketball right here. Comment on va gagner avec ça? Ça commence avec ça. You guys need to sleep. You guys need to properly eat. You guys need to exercise. You need to go outside running. You need to eat properly. Si ça change pas, we're going to run every fucking practice. Every time you get here, I need to have somebody else in front. So you jog, as soon as you get here, whoever's in the back of that line needs to speed up to get to the front of the line by the time you guys get here. Okay, let's go. 15 minutes. $32. Catch up to him. Let's go. Catch up. $16 seconds. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, push it. Push it.
Push.
We got 15 seconds.
Good job.
All right. Hard work beats talent hardly working every time. What we try to do here is create that atmosphere where you're always in a hard work mode. We're preparing kids for competing at the highest level, regardless of what kind of background they have, where they come from, what kind of facilities we have exposure to. We create the opportunities here through practice sessions and through the work that we do with the community, with the young players that we have, to prepare them to cross that line of the court here in basketball. Cross that line and take it, and take it to the competition, no matter who's there. All right, time. Attaboy. Keith, you got number 5. Time out. Come here. Come here, Wadley. Come here, let's go. Move the ball, all right? You move the ball so you don't have to move so much, right? Since we're only on 5, we only got 5 guys, we need to save our energy, right? All right? But, all right, when you're passing and when you're receiving, make sure you're looking at the guy, make sure you're moving towards the guy to be able to get those passes, all right? But that doesn't mean I want you to leave the zone right away. Make sure the ball is secure, then let's take a look, all right? All right, that's what we need to do, and we'll be on top of things all the way through the game, all right? Okay. All right, are you ready? Let's go, team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team! Yeah, I said pick them up at half court. Well, what I'm looking for is ball movement. We've only got 5 guys, so the ball can move faster than the player. So we can save our energy by making good passes, getting the defense out of position, and then making easy buckets. You got a mismatch! Nicely done. I'm watching guys progress, you know. I'm watching my big man, Alex. He's been scoring like a champ here, right? He's been finishing well, which he wasn't in the beginning. You know what I mean? He was really rough around the edges. Now he's gotten a lot smoother, all right, and a lot more dependable scorer. And then one of my guys that's coming up that's a guard, Wadley. We're looking to get him to understand more about the game. We're looking to develop his basketball IQ. That's what we want to see out of him. Because he has skills, he can shoot, all right? He can ball handle, but somehow he doesn't use them in the right combination sometimes. So that's what we're looking at. And then I'm seeing some good kids who are younger who I'll probably have next year.
All right, Brandon. Before he starts with his practice, I'm gonna get some basketball juices back in you before he actually goes deep into his practice. So we're gonna have 2 lines. There's a basketball here, there's a chair there. You run, whoever's on, this is offense. Offense, you grab the ball. Defense, you have to go around the chair, run back to him, try to get there before he gets there. The minute he scores, and I'm hoping offense is gonna go up and make that basket. Once he makes the basket, defense, you have to take the ball. So offense becomes defense. Now you're running back. He's coming this way to try to go. He's going to score on the other hand. Make sure you make it here. So you score, you come, you wait for him here. He's grabbing his rebound. He's coming back down to score on that side. While they go on that side, we're going to have another team going at the same time. Any questions?
All right, have the ball for a second. I'm seeing guys coming down here, and they're wild. They're throwing shots up all over the place. Come on, guys, get here. Just give them a pump fake, and then put the ball up. All right? You're practically uncontested, and you're not in control. Get your bodies in control when you come and you get, all right, when your opposition is in front of you. You gotta slow it down. You don't have to go so fast. Be in control. All you guys are off balance. I'm not seeing anybody do anything in balance. All right? When you're out of balance, you're not going to make the shot. Well, I was interested in the idea of where did sports come from? What is sports doing in society? So as we go through this, we're going to find out what's going to be happening. What sports means to those communities, what sports they play. We have a large Muslim population. We've got people from Asia, South Asia, and look at what they're doing. How are they incorporating sports into their life, and what kinds of sports are important to them? So I think it's going to be a very interesting series as we interview people, as we talk with different people about the different aspects of sports, and then take it to the next level and sort of put something together that's going to sum up, hopefully, what sports is and what it means to our societies in general, and this particular in Gatineau in particular.
Why is your back hurting? So when you say your back was hurting, why was your back hurting? Lower back? Lower back? Defense?
All right, everybody over here. Let's go. Have a seat. I'm telling you, hard work beats talent hardly working. All right, and we're going to meet guys that are going to have talent and they're going to think that they can get on us because we don't look like anything, but we're going to outwork them. We have to outwork them. We have to take advantage of every single inch, all right, of talent that we have on this floor. All right, but everybody can have the same work ethic. Everybody can do all the work. Everybody can get their bodies in shape. It's just what you're thinking up here. You're the only one that's keeping you from being in shape. We'll take care of all the rest, all right? But we can't get you to the point where you are mentally into this game, all right? And you're mentally about taking care of your body, because some of you aren't right now, all right? We can see it out here. I can't be responsible for what your body can or cannot do. Right? All I can do is I can try to get you prepared to be able to play basketball. Could hardly make a basket. All right? People are not in control of their bodies, all right, because you're not physically in shape. You're tired, all right? Probably didn't sleep well, probably didn't eat before you came. Things like that, you can't do that, gentlemen. I'm not asking you to do anything outside of your own abilities. But if you're not prepared to use whatever ability that you have, right, then you're no use to us. You're no use to this team. General, this is not punishment. This is for you to clue in your mind. What happens when you miss layups? You cost the team. Because we expect everybody to come here to bring what they have to the table and be ready to play. I didn't come here to lose. Did you come here to lose? Anybody here come here to lose? So, what are you doing? 6. All right, you're either in it or you're not. Now, Larissa does 1,000 million things for you guys so that this team can be on the floor. She takes care of all the logistics, takes care of everything else, and when the time comes for you to do what we ask you to do, then you're doing it to the best of your ability. I'm not looking for you to be me when I was playing. I'm done, man. I've been way done, 50 years. All right? I'm not living through you. All right? You're the one that has to live through you now. You don't want to be looking back and saying, I wasted that opportunity. Because they only come every once in a while. And you got to be prepared to step into that.